There's a prime example right there where I was just talking about. These crutches in here. You might be able to hold on to these and sell them. Some old nasty Air Jordans. A little fake hard hit. But if I hold on to stuff and don't scrap it, it's just turns into a nightmare with the amount of stuff I can find. And it's also fun to watch me do this to it. You might get aluminum breakage at a really bad price because there's plastics on here. Of course I run into a stubborn one. That plastic will generally snap off of there. Yahtzee. And a spoon in the dirt. That almost looks like a silver. What do you think? Hey babe, get down, good dog. Definitely not silver. So what I did there is just, that's all clean. Now that's my aluminum breakage. Not gonna put any more time into it. So you could hold on to everything you find and hold out for more money and this and that, or you could just go through it like a buzzsaw and wow, that was a stubborn crutch. Very rarely have I ever had them do that. It might have been too new of a pair and the plastic has just not had time to get a little brittle. They usually just pop right off of there. Anyways, and if I don't do stuff like that, then it's just not fun to watch. Come on. Scooter. No, you got chicken bones. No, drop it. Drop the chicken bone. Get on the scooter. Good dog. Come on. Good dog. Cooked chicken bones bad. Yeah. Good dog. I get at this Salvation Army is that they have started leaving their front gate unlocked and open, and I think they're literally putting stuff out here for people to come and take, such as myself. The place just closed. It looks like there's employees' cars still sitting there, and oh, look at that. Another set of aluminum crutches. It's kind of weird sometimes how there's a theme to real short periods of time where I just keep finding the same things in totally different places. But there's a bunch of stuff in there. There's still employees here, so I'm gonna get out of here and come back in a little while. It looks like there's some really good stuff in there, but I don't want to be told to leave. They close at 7, and I think it's about 705, 710. They're still in there somewhere. It's been a while since I went around this way. I think I saw a little industrial dumpster back there. Forklift. Looks like a contractor's trailer sitting in the parking lot. Start looking for little tells like that, little indicators of something might be good going on. What are we dealing with here? They might be gutting one of these strip mall stores. I think that was a aluminum frame window deal in there, and since I'm coming to this specific spot when the sun goes down, I'm just gonna get out of here as well. For now. Well, on my motorcycle, this wouldn't even be a consideration, but on a scooter, it's a little different. There it is. That's an old tortilla area. Out of business. That place is being gutted. That'll be a good dumpster to peek in throughout the week or next month, maybe 2 months. Just keep peeking in it. Actually, that's not the right store. That's a different store. Never mind. Those places are usually pretty successful. That's a no-name store. Signs are down. It's a pretty good sized place too. It might be full of the workers' tools and gear and stuff. Rather than dragging around all over the place, they just park it right there until the job's done, you know. Right underneath the spotlight and out in the open. I think I saw some sort of air tool. I know I saw some sort of power tool. Oh, what is that thing? Is it a air-driven nail gun? What is it? Oh, that's a central pneumatic. I do believe that's a nail gun. I think my first thought was correct. Maybe it's not nails, maybe it's like some sort of other type of fastener deal, you know, something along them lines though. Looks like it's pretty well shot. Oh wait, there we go. Oh, staple gun. No, what is this? Yeah, big staples. Big chunky staple gun. That might not be in too bad a shape, you know. It's pretty slick, huh? That might be working condition. It's interesting. Tools just loosely thrown in here on top, I see. I don't know why. It's amazing the percentage of them that actually work. I mean, a lot of them do not work, but a good percentage of them do. More than you would think. I don't know why they throw them away. Just have no use for them and they're tired of them in the back of their truck. Or wow, that's kind of used makeup there. That's brand new looking though. Huh. I just got a comment from a lady saying her daughter got pink eye for some makeup out of the Ulta dumpster. So I know I get a lot of comments saying people want this and stuff, but I'm just not going to do anything with it. Skateboards. Those trucks looks like they might be usable. I could take those to the scrapyard for aluminum breakage, or I could just put them on the curb for someone. Someone will pick those up, and we'll probably use those. Those wheels are pretty decent too. Someone might like to see that laying on the curb. Like I was saying earlier in the video, I don't know if that works, and I have no way of testing it. You know, I could put in a couple hours of work and time, find out if that works. And so I'll probably just take it to the scrapyard, you know, and just be done with it. Zero labor. You know, and the thing about these YouTube videos is undoubtedly, I didn't even realize what that was. That's pretty slick. Hey, that's pretty nice. It's a handheld light bulb fixture. It's got a hand grip on it. I didn't even notice what that was. I was just grabbing the wire. But just taking the stuff to the scrapyard is just done and over with. And actually, I'm gonna hold on to that one. Like these candle holders I had from a past video. Maybe they'll sell at a flea market booth, you know, but if I take them to the scrapyard, it's just cold hard cash and it's no labor, it's done. That's just too much, man. It's just way too much. Like these skateboards, I could take those off and take those to the scrapyard. I could probably even sell those trucks, but I don't care. I'm gonna put them on the curb. Someone can get a lot of use out of those, and they'll find them for free, and I'll just think, wow, what a great deal, you know. I like doing stuff like that. I don't want my channel and my videos to get too far away from what I'm doing. You know, my channels are all about making a living and making money, you know, but it's also not about making every single penny I can, you know, greedy, 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 greedy. I find too much stuff. Basically, what I'm doing, hitting all these dumpsters en masse, is, say, that's the landfill. This isn't a storage unit. This is the great horizon landscape of the landfill. That's where they dump all the stuff and bury it. Can you see it out there? And so the whole top layer of that landfill is what I'm looking at in these dumpsters this week. You know, if I go out every day, and check hundreds of dumpsters every day for a week. It's that whole layer, whole top layer on that landfill you see out there. That's how much stuff I'm dealing with. I simply can't take every 10-cent piece and take it to a flea market. I can't take this 50-cent piece and put an hour labor into selling it. I can't even, I mean, I just taking stuff to the scrapyard, putting it on the curb, giving it to other people, just giving it away. It's just something I have to do. There's just no way around that fact. I mean, I could take those off and sell them on eBay or something, but that's going to be an hour labor. You know, there's just no way around that when you account for every bit of second that you put into it. From the second your screwdriver hits the bolt to the time the package goes in the mailbox, you could put an hour into selling that, you know. And I don't have an hour to do this and an hour to do that and an hour to do that and an hour to do that and an hour to do that. Especially now that I'm making YouTube videos. Looks like it's all still there. That's like a little exercise area, ab slide. Good for scrap metal. Oh dang it, I forgot to dump those skateboards. I have a feeling I better get the bungee cords out. That's a lot of hair dryers. A little flat iron. That's a little, look at that little air pump. What kind of outlet does that have? Ah. Huh. It's kind of neat. Not sure how you hook that up though. Like there's something missing or something. I don't know. I think someone's jimmy rigged it. That's gonna be scrap metal. I sure wish this bar wasn't here. Decent gaming chair. And looks like it's got a little damage. That's not bad though. There's just a mess of stuff here. That was an interesting pair of glasses. Man, that's a super strong pair of reading glasses. I'll probably just throw those away. Or maybe I'll stick them in a flea market booth. little piece of aluminum. Some pretty interesting stuff packed in here. It's extremely a compact pack. It's real hard to dig this stuff out of here. But there's a good deal of money and scrap metal in here though. Well, maybe that's why it's in the garbage, huh? The on-off button won't work. Of course, I just now found the on-off button. It was it was way up here. Except for I didn't press it. I don't know why it's coming on like that. No, that's not the on-off button. Listen. Oh, it's when you detach it. No, I don't know. It just came off. Came on when I touched it. Yeah, that's a neat little. What was that, like an ice cream bucket or something? It's missing a handle. Oh, I think that's what that was. Ice cream maker. Maybe. Maybe not. Not sure what that is really. Weird. Kinda body quencher turbo spa. Oh, it's a spa for like putting in the bathtub, I think. Notice how I'm not throwing everything out there in case someone comes by. I don't want to be creating a total eyesore. But like I said earlier, when I was here during the day, hair dryer galore. My gut feeling is that they've intentionally left their gates open and have started putting stuff back here for people to take next to the dumpster. So. I really don't think they care a whole lot. Would have been a neat little table. That's probably why they tossed it. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff in here. You might be seeing it, you would take, but I just... There's just too much stuff around here. I mean, not too much stuff that I can't carry. Too much stuff that you literally cannot sell at all. Even if I like I was saying before, you know, this is just one little short video. One dumpster, one short video. If I went and checked a bunch, I mean, it's just, I know that's just a big, I know that's a problem with my videos that I really can't ever address. You're not, you know, 95% of people simply aren't gonna sit here and watch a 12-hour video of me doing this for 12 hours non-stop, you know. That's the only real way I can show you what I'm talking about. And almost everyone would really dislike that video. Not because I don't score a lot of stuff, but because no one wants to watch a 12-hour video. In that bag. Whoop. Another Guitar Hero foot pedal. Let's see if I can find the extensions to the drum set around here somewhere. I've got some Logitech controllers. I thought I saw some more in here. Little Wii controller. Looks like it's in real nice shape there. Little hacky sack action. That's pretty cool. Was that like out of an erector set or something? Cheapy earphones. That little Wii controller was a nice get. It looked like it was perfect. This vacuum, for one reason or the other, has a very lightweight motor. Extremely lightweight. I don't know why. I don't know if the scrapyards would even buy that for anything more than e-waste. So that's 1, 2, 3 pairs of crutches. We found one earlier for 4 pairs of crutches. The theme continues. I didn't know there was that many in there. as you can see, what I was saying earlier is falling right into line with how it's going right off the bat tonight. If I don't take this to the scrapyard and just get rid of it, I basically have the top layer of the landfill in my storage unit, you know. It's just, I have a real hard time conveying that in my videos. You could say, you know, you'll sell this or that. If I was there, I'd do this and take that and sell this and do it like this, but are you also making YouTube videos for 40 hours a week and going to the scrapyard and dumpster diving for another 20 and spending hours at the flea market pricing stuff? And I mean, time is the factor, the forgotten factor. Time is the unsung factor. You might say you'll do this or that, but not if it takes 25 hours a day. You won't. But don't get me wrong, all those comments saying you do this or that or take this and do that, I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just saying time gets in the way. There's one that broke right. That's the way they almost always do it. I don't know why I couldn't do that earlier. See if we can get another one to cooperate the right way with us. I guess to do it faster, I'll just start piling them up here. Sometimes I get too busy talking and don't do things the right way like I normally do. Seals are just coming off clean. Of course, the last one I get to has the wing nut missing. There's ways around that though. Put it right there. I'm not gonna bother getting pliers out or nothing. I'm just gonna put that bolt right there where it's gonna snap. Watch. It's a done deal. Look at that. What do you think? What do you think about that? Bye bye. Scrapyard I go to, they care about something that big. But like that plastic piece here and there, they'll let that slide, you know. long as it's not too much. So I'll get clean. Aluminum price for that big old grip of stuff right there. This little heater I'm just gonna send to the scrapyard, and it's gonna be a nice little cap. That's my lid. Done deal. So I'll take the cord off of it first. And I'll just bungee it down nice and tight. That's a very secure load there. I'm gonna come back and grab the rest of this stuff. I didn't bring my second tote for some reason. Scored my other tote. Should have brought that to begin with. I could have done this in one trip. I still, how many months and weeks am I have to keep grabbing for my snips from under my visor? I've been doing it like that for 11 years. Let's see how many weeks or months it takes me to break that muscle memory. That's a decent little keyboard. Now it's damaged a little. Lots of times I see damage that the camera can't pick up. Like there was like a triple crock pot on a video, a couple videos back, where one of the crock pots was broken and all the lids were missing. And one of the other crock pots was so filthy and disgusting you didn't even want to look at it. And someone sent me a link saying, I know you hate when we do this, and then they provided a link for a brand new one on eBay. It's worth $39. You know, it's just the GoPro just can't pick up little stuff the way that your eyes can if you're here in real life. That's a neat little controller there. Put that down in the stash hole. There's a little DVD player. I might take that home, see if it works. I'm gonna leave this humidifier here. Someone might want to have that. Maybe. I'm not gonna cut the cord off or nothing. It might be scrap metal. I don't know. That might be why they set it out here. I'm just gonna leave it set for someone else. Missed an extension cord. I missed two extension cords. I missed multiple extension cords. Getting slipping here. Look at that. I'm glad I took another peek in there. Saw the edge of one of those little dudes peeking at me. Look at all that stuff I just missed. It's amazing. Piece of stainless. Whew. How many extension cords was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 extension cords. Brown one makes 6. 6, they look like brand new extension cords. Just sitting there. Look at that, did it again. I'm gonna probably do that for a really long time. That's just muscle memory. Every muscle in my arm tells me to do that every time. Actually, that's mostly plastic. Take this. I'm gonna leave that wood bucket. I don't think it's anything. Looks like it used to have a handle that's missing, so there's still some decent stuff in there. Another old plastic VCR, and you can probably dig a bunch more stuff out of here, but I'm just gonna set this here like this. Leave a little indicator for someone driving down the street. They might want to kind of have a peek at it. Old dirty, stinky inline skates. Good dog. In case you're wondering, I wrapped this leash of hers around my body a couple of times, so she's good and tight. She's totally secure down there. Oh, good dog. Oh, oh. Good dog. Let's see. Find the ladder. I could open that door there, but I'm just so used to doing it like this. No big deal. Okay, it is indeed super chunky aluminum door. That's twice as chunky as a standard aluminum door. I didn't realize it was that nice. I might have taken it earlier if I realized it was that nice. That's different than the standard aluminum door you'd see like on a house or something. I'm not sure what the deal is with this one. It's nice. Oh, it's a heavy duty sliding glass door. That's what that is. It's not a door. It's not a standard door anyways. Oh yeah. No, I'm wrong about that. It's not a sliding glass door. It's the door off of a strip mall store out front. I'll look down. It's got the little kick stop deal. See that? That's a heavy duty commercial storefront frame. That's a nice development. That is gonna be, how much does that weigh? 30 pounds, maybe more. Extruded aluminum. So last time I checked the scrapyard I'm gonna take this to, most likely the yard to go to, was paying actually 30 cents for aluminum and 70 cents for extruded aluminum. So this is a $21 door. Throwing that other stuff. This might be worth about $25 right here. What do you think? Add it all up together, those pieces. That little piece right there, that's super dense extruded aluminum. Maybe 3-4 pounds by itself. Listen to it thunk. It's nice. Uh-oh. Oh, there she is. Good dog. With a normal aluminum frame door, I could just bend it and just overwhelm it and break it apart. But this thing is way too heavy duty for that. And it's actually got, how's that put together? That's put together real nice. Hopefully those screws are gonna turn. Yeah, they are. Okay, I'm gonna dismantle this dog. Show it to you here in a second. Actually, the first screw I tried was nice and loose and all the other ones are frozen. So I'm just gonna take it like this. I'll take it back to my storage unit and chop it up. Let's drove away with this little dude, or without that little dude. I could just take it to the yard like this, but if I don't get those screws out of there, they might not call it clean extruded. I could just take it to the yard like this, but I really don't generally drive down the road in the day with a piece like this. Being at nighttime, it's maybe midnight now. I went home and edited some videos and came back out before I did this, so it's about midnight, and I'll take side streets home most of the way, and there's very few cars out. I might see only a handful of cars the whole time. Good dog. Who's a good dog? You is? You're a good dog. Okay. I hope you liked this video. And as always, thanks for watching.